Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Radiant Moon Tarot. My name is Victoria, and we are having a look at your daily reading here for Monday, February the 10th of 2025. Interesting day today. Okay. If you are on the Pacific coast, okay, even on the East Coast there's a little trine with the moon in Cancer this morning with with Neptune and Pisces. So you could have some really interesting early morning dreams today. So it might be kind of weird and wacky for you a little bit, okay? Or maybe they're just quite pleasant in that energy. But we do have the moon entering Leo today. And of course, in a couple of days on the 12th, we do have a full moon in the sign of Leo. So we'll look for your full moon in Leo reading. It's just uploading now as I post this video by the morning of the 10th. It'll be up for you to look at. So the moon is heading into Leo, and a couple hours later in that energy, we've got Mercury in Aquarius squaring off with Uranus in Taurus. Okay, so this can be a little bit of a battle, a little bit of an impasse. It can be something to do with your money and something to do with your workplace. There's like a breakthrough that may need to happen, but when we're squaring off energy, it's like people are just not seeing eye to eye and not willing to compromise or can't compromise or work together. So there could be some challenges with communication or getting your point across, that kind of thing. There could also be some misunderstandings. So just be aware of that. There could also be some sort of information that comes to light that is a little bit out of nowhere, a little bit out of left field for you as well. So that's at about 11:30 Pacific time, 2:28 p.m. Eastern time. So and then the rest of the day, the energy kind of settles down a little bit. So just be very aware of communication, and you might get something that you didn't quite expect. All right, and it might not necessarily bad. I mean, it could be okay, right? Or we need to like get past an impasse with something with money. So we've got the Magician at the back of the deck there. So Hecate energy there. So the Magician is really about your power to create, okay? Your power to make things happen, your power to manifest something into your world. So some of you here, you are really tapping into your creative powers. You're being really resourceful. You're focused on the task at hand, or you're focused on something that is creating an impasse in your world today. But you have the ability here with the Magician to focus on a resolution and get one done. So you might just need to be a little bit creative to get the outcome that you're looking for, be a little bit open to what someone has to say. But the Magician, of course, does speak to your inner magic, your inner power. So some of you could have some really good news or some really interesting news coming your way. All right. But that Magician energy, remember, what you focus on is what you create. Okay. So try not to get drawn into any drama or negativity. This full moon coming up will have some drama with it, most likely. It can be really exciting, but it can be a little bit challenging as well. And we have the Death card coming up here for you guys also. And the Death card here can actually release you and help you and set you free. It is Pluto energy, Scorpio energy with the Death card. So something may come to an end today. Oh man. You could come into work and maybe someone quits. You could have something that you need to change. You need to be willing to change. You need to embrace change in order to move forward as well. We do have Pluto in the mix today. So at about 1:30 Pacific time, we do have the moon in Leo. And then with an opposition to Pluto in Aquarius. And whenever we have an opposition, unlike a square, we're at an impasse, things are stuck, right? But when we have an opposition, even though we may have difference of opinions or opposing views on something, or different needs or wants or desires, when we communicate, we can work together and we can find compromise. We can find a little bit more way out of it in order to make something a little bit better, right? So we just need to be a little bit flexible in that energy, whereas the squaring off, it's like, boom, we're just going to butt heads and we're not going to move forward. So if there's something you need to talk about, something you need to resolve, something that needs a little bit of attention, maybe wait until the moon is wait until about 1:30 Pacific time or 4:30 Eastern time. It might be a little bit better for you. And actually, if you can wait until the evening, we've got a nice trine coming in as well. And so that can actually even be a more beneficial energy to work something out, to work something through. So something could be starting today, something could be ending today, and something could be changing today. Okay, this can have to do with your money. To do with your money, something to do with your workplace, or maybe, maybe if you've been feeling a little bit stuck, there could be a little bit of a breakthrough for you today. We have the sun coming in here. Look at this big energy for you, right? It's not really surprising since the moon is changing signs. But we do have the sun, and the sun is right now in Aquarius, and the sun will be creating an opposition with the moon, with the full moon, right? So opposite sides of the scale. So there could be something here that needs to expand, grow, change, transform in some way. And with the sun coming out, this can say, even though we have differences of opinions, even though we have different points of view, when we work together, we can work through something and we can get some things resolved. But the sun does bring about a really positive aspect. It brings about some positive energy. And it certainly is very creative in this as well. We can get clarity on something, right? The death card here can represent something that is hidden, something that's beneath the surface, and we shine a light on it, and there we get the clarity that we need. So you might be finding the answers that you need today. The sun shows that if you take a creative approach at something, then you should be able to figure something out or resolve something here today. The sun does bring about an energy of having fun. The sun is also the ruler of Leo, which is the upcoming full moon. So, and the sun has to do with self, with ego, with, who you are, with, your personal goals and your dreams, right? It's like, I am the center of the universe, right? With the sun. And so this might be where you are shifting your focus from other people to self today. Okay. And whether it's just you want to have fun somewhere, whether you want to create something, maybe you do want to create some sort of change in your life, but it's like a personal goal. And so you may need to step away from other people a little bit today in order to focus on your future, focus on what you need to change and grow. That puts you in a better place for tomorrow. All right. But if you've got something that you've got some burning questions, all right, we do get some clarity with that sun today as well. And we've got the Five of Swords. So we've got communication issues coming in, as we already mentioned a little bit earlier in the day. So probably if you have something really important to talk about or to resolve with somebody, I would absolutely wait until after lunch, until like the afternoon for that, because the Five of Swords can represent communication issues, challenges, conflicts, all those kind of things, but also a heightened opportunity for misunderstandings. Okay. Words hurt. Sometimes with the Five of Swords, we say something, we get the last word in on something there, and it's always the last word that we wish we could have taken back, but it's also the one that stings pretty much the most, right? So with that Five of Swords there, really be very cautious with communication today. Maybe you need to change how you communicate with somebody in a more positive way today there. And just remember that the magician, you have the power to make things happen. You have the power to resolve things. You have the power to overcome something. Okay, we just need to focus on what the task is, or focus on what the issue is today in order for you to resolve and get past it. But some big energies coming in here today as we kick off our Monday. Okay, hello Monday. Certainly given Monday vibes. All right, but again, earlier in the day is going to be more challenging, I think, here than later on in the day there for you. So if you can wait to resolve something until later, try and do that. Even tomorrow a little bit will be a little bit better than some of the communication issues that we may have earlier in the day today. Okay, so just keep that in mind there, guys. But we do have some big powerful energies. Stay grounded, stay focused, focus on the positive. All right, try and take a positive approach at everything that you do today, and that can certainly help you as you progress. But you could have some surprises that are coming in. It can be as part of something that you've been focusing on, something that you've been manifesting. The sun brings success and abundance and all kinds of wonderful things. And the death card shows that there's changes, right? So This can be where you're out of some darker energy and you're coming into some lighter energy, and who doesn't need a little bit of that? But the magician is your power to manifest and to create, to hold your vision of things that you want to happen. And we're trying to release some negativity here today. With that, I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. So please do like, share, and subscribe. Like I said, keep an eye out for your full moon in Leo reading. It's uploading now. I always post these, of course, the afternoon before the day. So it's uploading now, but it should go, it should be published first thing Monday morning. So as you wake up, it will likely be there for you. So I thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.